When last we left our intrepid adventurers, they were in the fortress city of Stantown. The next day, the characters meet for breakfast. Morgan tells the party about Duncan and his decision, and many of the party members say a short prayer for him. They start eating, knowing that there are a lot of decisions that need to be made today. Morgan says that the thing she was shown by Buttonwillow was something horrible. She tells the group that she saw the body of the goddess Chaldasea in a huge cavern under the palace. The goddess was being drained of her power and was near her end. The party discusses this. Most of them didn't know that gods had bodies. Morgan says that as far as she knows, they don't. But what she saw was definitely a form of the Lady Chaldasea. Marcus offers to lead some kind of rescue to free her immediately. However, Morgan says that she needs to take what she saw to the Council of Priests in Sylvia's Rest, and they must abide by that group's decision. She says that she will be leaving them for a while after they get to Sylvia's Rest to try to solve this riddle. The party breaks up and the characters have time to wander the town. Akai and Finn go out to the battlements and look at the land beyond the walls. They can see for miles, as the fortress seems to be the highest point of land in the wide valley they're in. Seraph and Robin stay together. Eventually, she follows him back to his room. Scala wanders the town area. She's in awe of the many different types of people she sees. A few are almost halfling size. She is joined by Morgan. Morgan relates to her that the continent of Sadikadish is very large. No one in civilized lands has ever seen the extreme south of it. And there are the Tree Humda to contend with in the south. She motions at one of the grizzled short men. She says they have huge tribes further south, and every 7 years or so, they sweep out of that area and pillage and burn all they can. The army of Khan fights them as best as they can, but only recently have they been able to defend against the Tree Humda. She says this fortress is a monument to the first time the Tree Humda were beaten. She says that prophecies say that this place will be important in the far future against another inhuman foe. They are all informed that they will be required to attend a dinner this evening. It is to celebrate Morgan's return to her husband's side. The dinner is subdued. Most of the officers of the Red don't speak Northern Common, so the party spends most of their time smiling and bowing. Marcus and the Red spend some time talking. In the past, they had differences of opinion of Marcus marrying the Red's daughter, but now they speak in hushed tones and are cordial. Finn offers to sing some songs for the party, but Morgan fixes him with an icy glare. A local bard and her assistant come into the party. The bard plucks a long-stringed instrument, while the assistant sings in a high-pitched voice. Seraph whispers to Robin that it sounds like someone is strangling a cat. At first chance, they retire to his room. Akai mingles around the room and refrains from stealing stuff from people's pockets. Scala quietly comments to her that she's amazed at Akai's restraint. Akai confides in her that She wasn't sure where the guests' pockets were. The clothing seems quite strange. Near the end of the dinner, both Morgan and the Red raised their glasses to the three-legged stool placed in a prominent part of the room. All of the Sudakadishians follow suit, while the adventurers quickly do the same. The next morning, they're up early and at the northern gate. They've been given supplies as well as Sudakadishian hard candy in the shape of lizards. The traveling is easy. The land is mostly scrub with a few trees, and it gently slopes away. Suddenly, coming up on the road on horseback are a couple of do. They rein their horses in and speak to Morgan in hurried Sudakadishian.